Hey everyone, and we're here for more GeoGuessr. Plopped in the middle of the world, and let's figure out where we are. It's going to say, should say we had run going. No, I forgot about me. I did have run going, I had to stop because I got interrupted. So I can just show up like, hey, you have a run, do you want to continue or start a new one? No, it just forgot I was even here. That's a sign. Let's look around first, where are we? Trees, lots of tall, thin trees, and a road. Looks sunny, but what's this sign? This sign could be really useful. Or not useful at all. That's okay. Well, it was one of the two. Was that going to be useful or just not at all useful? Yeah, I can't even see it. Alright. So let's look around. Let's pick a direction. Car going that way. Oh, I didn't start the timer. Okay, before we start running in a direction, the timer going, I was gonna be sitting here for hours, like trying to figure out exactly where we are. Let's get going. Oh, okay, there's some flatness. That's an awfully American-looking mailbox. An American-looking house over there. I have the impression we're in America, United States right now. The hunch of the limited, information that we've been giving so far. Big road, big trees, big house. Seems like something we'd find in the United States. Okay, there's a lot of changes here happening. To go across between multiple cars, multiple Google cars coming through here. Except I need to find civilization, otherwise I have no idea where we are. The sign, yeah, seems awfully United Statesian. Try to find a sign. Yep, a sign, a city, a town. That last one we were in the middle of the urban area. It would have been really cool to figure out where we were from there. And it was also in the United States, so it would have been really easy to figure it out. Oh well, had an interruption, had to restart. It happens. House. Okay, are we very green, lots of trees, lots of fields. This is gonna be very hilly. Lots of places we could be. Oh, here we go. Here's some signage though. A plantation, Ames Plantation Heritage Festival, 2012. This was taken. Plantation. Plantation is a very southern thing. Doesn't mean plantations can't be elsewhere either. Sparks Farming. So maybe somewhere on the East Coast, Southeast. Plantations are more of a historical thing. Of course, plantation can be necessarily mean that's where we are. It's a weak hint. Run around. Of course, that was all in English, so just further suggests that this is the United States. Yeah, 27 miles. Someone pointed out I had a thing on the other runs. It was like M. When it was M, and I'm like, miles? What kind of miles is that? Miles. It was meters. Stupid. It was meters. What was I thinking? M was meters, not miles. This is where we ended up being in. I think I one were in Finland. I was really silly and was thinking miles to the meters. Championship Drive. That's a cool road name. We're not gonna go down that because that is a gravel road, so it's less likely to find too much of importance. Well, where could we be? And the trees, no, it doesn't seem that area doesn't seem that that hot, that subtropical, that like way deep south. Maybe like North Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky, Virginia, maybe. I'm very much a maybe. That sign say something? Probably just like church, right? Yep, New Zion Church is the same thing else on here. I might have said a downtown or city or state or something. That's more info on that. Well, it can't be that far in the middle of nowhere if there's a church here, right? There has to be enough people living around to make that church actually worth being there. Be farming. There has to be a farming community, a small town somewhere around here. That's another wow. This property, jeez, that's pretty. Nice big property. Must be pleasant to live there. Maybe no. This is rough. I hate winding. Last run is all like this, just winding up in the middle of nowhere. We had to take wild guesses where we were. So I had nothing but I just had to guess where we were based on a couple of trees. Oh, sad. Something died. Oh, roadkill happens. Part of life. the wilderness. That's look how pretty that is. Where this definitely has an eastern feel. Like it's like nice estates. It's very nice large estates. Has like this southeastern feel. Let's keep chugging along. It definitely seems like somewhere that could be in the south. Although, oh, hey, is that a sign? Is that a helpful sign? City limit. Does that say city limit? Lagrange. Are we in Louisiana? That's like sounds like that's a French French word, French name. Somewhere that used to be owned by France, somewhere in the south. So they're just Lagrange. Even if we're not actually in Louisiana, that sounds like a cool like a cool hint that I found. We actually are in Louisiana. I'm gonna go Louisiana just because Louisiana. If we are in Louisiana, I'm gonna feel super cool. It has nice like has this Cajun feel. So if we are in Louisiana, I'm gonna feel super cool about being it's gonna be like congressional election this stuff. Oh, go back. Problem is Gresham and Corker. Problem is state senate, state senate. Problem is I don't know all the state senators. There's a lot of them, and they sometimes they change, and there's a lot of them. I don't know all the state senators. I'm sorry. Makes me feel ignorant now. Now I have to admit it. I don't know all of our state's representatives. Oh, the representatives. I mean, there's a ton of representatives. That's way different from the Senate. Romney. Well, they wanted Romney to go. It was 2012, so we're going for Romney. So to suggest a Republican area, but of course, rural areas tend to be Republican in the United States. Democrats tend to be more urban. So Louisiana feels Louisiana. We have that Lagrange Civic Center. Oh, Tennessee. Oh crumbs. Does that say Lagrange TN? Back up. From does that say LagrangeTN.com as in Lagrange, Tennessee? This could be Tennessee as well. It had that cute Cajun thing. I really want this to be Louisiana. Give me another sign. Our timer went off, so we need to wrap this up soon. Can I see it better from the side? No, I cannot. I cannot see the sign any better than it says Lagrange. I think what we're going to do, pop up that head up here. I doubt we're going to find any more signs though. We just find a highway. Really great. Nope, not finding any highways. Maybe like a city limit kind of thing. A city sign, state sign. I mean, gas pipe, Main Street, legible signs for the most part. On Main Street in Lagrange, in Tennessee or Louisiana. Ooh, this part, okay, this might help. Let's do a Main Street. Check out this town. Of course, United States. We knew that. Why does anybody have like? I'm proud to be from the states here. Oh! I bet this sign's gonna be so. I bet the sign's full of such useful information about the history. Someone's raid. I bet that tells us. I bet we can get what we need to know off that. I can't read it. I don't know. Someone's raid. Some historical event written right there. But I can't see Banyan. Say Banyan tree. That has a Cajun ring to it as well. Maybe we are Louisiana. Oh, go up here. Let's look at these signs for you. Check out. Yeah, it's another historical sign. Probably has great information, but I can't read it. This has this nice little southern Cajun feel too. Or southern feel. That's not strictly Cajun. And what's the sign say? Somerville. Ooh. Wolf River Wildlife Management. Somerville, Grange, Wolf River Wildlife Management. And otherwise, I can't read this nonsense. All right, what we're gonna do here. Zoom back in and read that something. No, I can't read that little sign right there. All right, I'll pop this map up. We'll take a glance at Louisiana. Look for Somerville or Lagrange. Somerville, Lagrange, Wolf River. The rivers. Can't be that many rivers in the world, right? And looking for Lagrange, Somerville. And we also are going to take peek in Tennessee before we wrap this up, because it might be. It says all that TN and TN.com is LagrangeTN.com. That might be LagrangeTennessee.com, which is weird. Why when they have a government site, it's weird it's .com. Civic Center for a town. You think they would have a government run site? It would be like .gov or something, but whatever. I don't run the town. I'm not the webmaster for that city. I don't know what their decision, why they made those decisions. Not seeing it. Not seeing it. Let's try. Not seeing any sort of Wolf River. It's Mississippi again. Missippi. Alright, let's take a peek in Tennessee. Where'd you go, Tennessee? You're only 10 I see. What river is this? Where are we? What is this? Big river. Kentucky Lake. That's why it's a lake, stupid. It's not a river. Oh, it does feed from a river. Tennessee River. Okay, makes sense. Now we're looking for Somerville and Lagrange and Wolf River. Sea River. Somerville, Lagrange. Still going with. That's just the Cajun feel. I'm going with Louisiana right now. And I'm just. Nope, I am not, because that is Somerville. That TN was correct. Okay, so I found Somerville. And. What else are we looking for? Wolf River. Wildlife management? Wouldn't that be a. Okay, no, I thought it would be like a refuge type area. Where? Grange. There's lots of rivers down here. Hatchie River. Alright, we're close. Real close. I can just find Lagrange. Yeah, that's Whiteville. Whiteville. Seems like a very silly name for something. Somerville. Figure Lagrange would just be like, boom, Lagrange, Oakland. Is Lagrange not a town? You guys lying to me? Lying to me? Because Somerville seems pretty large here. Somerville. Bill Jackson, the river. So we're somewhere. Okay, right now we're gonna put it in Somerville. We're obviously not in Somerville. We're in Lagrange. Here we go, Lagrange Road. Well, dang. Whoa, Lagrange Road's really long. Main Street. Aha. Main Street of Lagrange. Here's Lagrange. We're in Lagrange. We started off next to Lagrange. I don't know where around Lagrange we were. I think we're probably over here, but that's probably close enough. We can just make a guess there. Boom. Got 5 miles. Yeah, we just started up more north on Lagrange Road. Okay. I don't remember where we started. Alright, that's a pretty good one. Good first round. Glad I figured out Tennessee. This is, wow, very colorful place we're in. A lot of hills, a lot of flowers. Looks like resolution's kind of bum, but it's awfully wet. It's a very wet area. And it could just be a wet day in an area that's not necessarily that wet. A lot of mountains, lots of feeling. Dang, look at these mountains. A lot of wildlife going on. Feeling South America for this one. Don't know for sure. Feeling South America. Or densely, or not densely. Ooh, that doesn't look South American. Only more. What's that? Sparsely populated. Like, what's the opposite of densely? Sparsely populated areas. Okay, that goes to a dirt road. No, thank you. Sparsely populated jungle regions of South America. This also might be Asian. Don't know. And obviously, those are very different continents on opposite sides of the world. So figuring out actually which side we're on, like where would be fantastic. Oh, I didn't start the timer again. Look at me being bad. Oh, this wasn't that bad. I just got a little bit. Just had a couple extra minutes to get acquainted with the environment. Start timer. Ooh, you. Okay, it's gonna be real racist. There aren't a lot of black dudes in Asia. So don't think we're in Asia, which is good. Because I don't know a lot about Asian geography. I don't know a lot about South American geography. I don't know a lot about geography, period, I guess. Doesn't really matter. I'm seeing a lot of different types of plants around. Making me confused on where we are. I'm already confused. And also just being it's a really cloudy day here. On this day in whatever country that we are in. You there. Where are we? Tell me. Oh, here's some signage. And what's the sign say? Pardon? Oh, is the sign like completely washed out? It tune and a shove a show. It doesn't look familiar. It doesn't look like a lot of signs I've seen in South America, East South America. You people look South American, also all black. It's going to sound even more racist because they're all black. So we're in a. I don't want to say something like we're in a country populated mostly by black people, but maybe in a country populated mostly by black people. Either are you black? Yes, you are a black lady. What countries in the world are most populated by black? Are we in an African nation? Seems that's possible. And these signs don't look like any kind of signs I've seen elsewhere. And too many be an African word. Oh, if we're in Africa, it's gonna be an absolute just disaster for me. I forget what country we are. Oh, okay. This seems awfully African. Bongluane. So we seem to be in an African nation. Oh my gosh, but Africa is a big, big old continent. It's a big old continent. We're not. No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't saying Congo. Or excuse me, the Democratic Republic of Congo. Congo is the worst of a nation right there. Uh, well, am I gonna zoom in, try to find Mablongo Wayne Hospital? No, I'm not gonna. It's not gonna happen. Just stop that. Get off the map. So we're in Africa, and that's all I know. Oh, and we have like really bad camera resolution as well right now. Not like the worst I've ever seen, but not great camera resolution. So we're somewhere in Africa. Where are? I wish I knew more about African African geography because we're not in the desertous region at all. We're in the wetter. Okay, we're in one of the wetter regions of Africa, but where are the wetter regions of Africa? I know there's desertous areas here. I think a lot of desert in North Africa. I don't think we're in the northern part of Africa. I think we're somewhere more where there's more grassland and jungles. Maybe we are around the Congo. Maybe we are in more equatorial Africa. Or in Tanzania, pardon, Zambia, even somewhere. Yeah, we're gonna just keep it in the Democratic Republic of Congo right now. Also, don't know enough about African politics either, as it's unlikely the Google card is going through particularly tumultuous areas of Africa. Of course, there are lots of places in Africa where there is a great deal of violence and poverty and just angry people, angry with the world, like the famous Somalian pirates. Apparently, they're just like poor and bored and like they can pirate, so they're gonna pirate. Gotta do something with their lives. It's it's like doors open. It's missing up. We go like look at the back. Maybe we can get something off of this. Maybe it says a city or a country somewhere on this thing. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Where? This is gonna be a rough one. This is gonna be a oop shoot. That is looking tower. Okay, cool. Yeah, because just Africa is all we have. Although this would be our first time getting a drop in Africa. Really cool. I was wondering when that would happen. Like, do they even have Google Cam? Did they just not go through this continent or something? That never happened. Ooh, this might be useful. Too many cottages. I don't think that does that help. I don't think I'm not familiar. I'm not at all familiar enough with the African languages for the actual language itself to be helping me whatsoever. That's not even. Nope, not even gonna pretend. Kamba pot. Oh, I don't know what that means either. Assume that's just an amenity sign. Tumene, Eshao, and Kandla. So we have city names. We have the continent. Okay, I didn't actually move it. City names and continent. The problem is about a country. Like, big continent. You're looking a lot. And guards, cars, gates. There's some sign for security or something. Do. Know what that says. Just a warning sign. Get out. I'm doing stuff. Get out. Potholes. Hey, I can read potholes. Alright. Are we in South Africa? That's English. I don't think we're in South Africa. No, white people. White people do live in South Africa. Oh, we only saw a few people. I gotta be really messed up for me just to assume everyone in Africa is white or black. Doesn't make any sense. That's not how people work. Okay, well, I don't know. Default trying to talk to me. Poor T's trying to talk. Yeah, default trying to talk to me. Need to go on. Need to turn off the messages alerts while I'm doing GeoGuessrs. Then can't talk to people. I'm recording. I'm doing stuff. Okay, I don't know where we are. I don't think we're gonna find out. We're gonna go. I don't see any towns far away. Congo is Cameroon, maybe even Central Africa, Zambia, Zimbabwe. We get down here towards South Africa. This is a more stable region. I think. Okay, we're just gonna drop it in Congo. Just the middle of Congo. The Congolese. That seems really silly though. Angola maybe. Maybe Zambia. I feel like we should go a little. I'm going more south. Go more southern. Is that southern though? I'm back now. Just going Congo. Go on the Congo. Drop it. I already dropped it. It's done. I did it. We were in South Africa. So I did mention South Africa. And see if we can find the cities. Eshao. And is there anything else nearby that I saw? I didn't see. Kandla. That was one of the words you saw. And the Kandla Forest Reserve. Okay, that was South Africa. I was kind of thinking if we were in a car and going through Google Maps, it's a good chance in South Africa it's one of the more stable and wealthy regions of Africa. But I don't know enough about Africa to really. I don't want to make that assumption. I don't want to think, okay, is Africa? Maybe we're in South Africa. All right, that was. I don't feel bad about that at all, even though we're way off. Because Africa's a big continent. It's an entire continent of countries, and they're big countries, and obviously we're far off. And now I have a better idea what South Africa. South Africa might be actually one of the few places that is properly mapped by the Google Map car. I think knowing that, like if I knew what countries in Africa were and weren't mapped by Google cars, like there's what countries were not mapped, then that would help us guess a little bit. South Africa would have been a safe guess if I guessed South Africa, but I didn't do it. So that's alright. It was our first drop in Africa. It's very exciting, and we learned some stuff. And ooh, where's this? Don't know where this is. Hello, people. Oh, okay, goodbye, people. Look at people. Well, they just look like people. What? Old white people. Somewhere where old white people live. And very forested. Wow, a lot of trees and some mountains. Very pretty area. With some rundown. Oh, we in Appalachian area again. Last time we were in a heavily wooded, mountainous area with some rundown buildings. It really turned out to be West Virginia. And I didn't want to say this looks Appalachian. This looks like hillbilly territory. Because of course, there's that stereotype of the people living in that area being hillfolk, being hillbillies, and they poorly educated and rude and dirty and rum runners and all drunks. Which I don't want to be like, oh, this looks like where stereotypes live. Yeehaw, howdy, stereotypes. Do seem to be in North America though. English sign. Mailboxes look American. I mean, everything looks. Seems awfully American. It seems a little Appalachian. It isn't strictly so, like not at all. It's strictly so, but that's a feel I'm getting right now. It's the Appalachia area. What's all going on down here? Hello everyone. It has this aged feel to it. Wow, that house is just straight up falling apart though. It's not even safe. This is an abandoned property. There's a car there. Yeah, again, it's very Appalachian hill folk feel to it. I'm not buying into the stereotypes. I'm saying this looks like a region where the stereotypes come from. Not trying to reinforce those stereotypes or say they're true at all. Seems like we're again in somewhere like Virginia, West Virginia, Kentucky, North Carolina, somewhere along the mountains. Maybe I'll just go West Virginia again for this one. If we don't find a sign or a hint of where we are. It does look a lot like the last time we were in West Virginia. 8 mile per hour speed limit, a little slow. The same thing usual. Something Mountain Bird Mountain Estates, and then I guess that's just the name of the people that live there. Names of the people that live in this neighborhood. Like a nice neighborhood, yeah. Bird Mountain. I don't know where Bird Mountain is, so don't be too much there. What is this? Just a just stripped land. More buildings with holes in them, right? I don't know why that is. I don't know what the historical context of the rundown buildings, because there's a lot of dilapidated structures. I mean, you can't. I'm not trying to be rude or stereotype, but just observationally, there seems to be a lot of these structures around this area. I'm wondering what the historical context of that is. People build these structures and they just become neglected and abandoned. I assume it's something, an economic reason. People moved in with farmland, but then the money, they just couldn't make the money. Area delved into poverty. People couldn't afford to take care of the land anymore. Something like that. I don't know for sure. I don't have a historical background. All that kind of stuff for sure. As a church, yeah, Bird Branch Church. And I'm gonna peek around. I did start the timer, correct? I just like triple check. I have the timer going. I didn't start the timer. Let's cut it down in half. Let's give us 3 minutes this time. I'll probably click around for more than 3 minutes, but whatever. Timer. I need to remember the timer. I just forget when I start. Get too into it. I'm all curious where we are. I want to find out. Just start clicking. Bambour's Free Will Baptist Church. Falcon Mountain? Falcon what? Falcon Way. I was like to say mountain. They just named their roads mountains over here. That seems crazy. Highway. Really cool. A highway sign. That would help us a ton. So we have an idea of where in the country we are. We could find a city name instead of a road name, or a country, not country, a road name, highway road. Oh no. Oh, what is this? This is like taken in the 70s. What kind of camera was this? There we go. Scary. Look at this cute bear. Oh my gosh. There's an adorable little bear you guys have in this house right here. I really like that bear. I was stuck behind some truck. Yeah, air truck. I don't have time for you. Don't time or space for you. I got like 2 minutes left. Maybe a minute and a half. I'm actually looking at the time right now. I don't know how much time it is. A lot of traffic around here. And hello, workmen. Going on that road. Good job. Hoping for city name or a town name. Something Creek, Jack's Creek. Highway name. Something very seem to be in a very rural area. Not getting these kind of clues that I want. Yeah, I could slow down. No, because I don't think we're gonna. I don't think I'm gonna find. Oh, went into. Oh, oh no. Alley's Road's recorder, some like 70s camcorder. Like, why does the lighting seem so weird now? The camera handled the lighting really weird. It's like this weird exposure. It's all grayed out. It's really gross. Which might suggest they're actually going into a road area. There we go. An area that wasn't populated enough to deserve a new camera. Because Google's like, no, there's nothing there. Record that back in 1978, and you don't need to do it again. But we got out of it. We're not finding any clues. Like, this is not spectacular. Cruising. This truck is just infinitely in front of us. I keep thinking like, I'll click in front of it and we'll just go ahead of it. That's not how that works. It's all pre-recorded. You can't go any faster than the car is already going. The truck's always gonna be ahead of you until the car passes it. Silly. Or actually, double the yellow lines can't even pass. Can't pass double yellow lines. There's just no signage. A couple of roads and like church signs, but that's it. Yeah, we're not. I don't think. This seems to be a town though. Is this town? There's a couple like a neighborhood. I'll look in here for a sign, just like a couple seconds. No, I don't see what you see. Okay, let's just go West Virginia again. All right, West Virginia. You're our guinea pig. Eastern West Virginia. And maybe southern, eastern West Virginia. Let's go. How does and over here, right here in the middle of all this. Is that just Virginia now? Can't see the border. Okay, we're still in West Virginia. Yeah, it seems like fair enough. Guess. Let's guess. We're close. Hey, we were kind of close. We were in North Carolina. Close-ish. We're in Appalachianville. You were fair. That's almost 300 miles. I feel like this game's kind of generous in points sometimes, but we had the right idea. It was the wrong state. We couldn't really find much in the name of evidence. Hey, there's Jack's Creek though, and Bird Branch. You're seeing that? I probably would have ignored Jack's Creek. Like if I was actually zooming in, looking around, I don't think I would have seen that, but I might have. That was our only real hint, but that was all right. Way better than what I say, Congo instead of South Africa. Bigger than that. This was the right country. So 6 minutes on the clock actually started. We are in South America, I assume. Seeing the, oh, except that is, what is that? A Subaru? Is that a Fiat? Ooh, that actually might be a Fiat. Which aren't terribly common. So actually, let's look back. It says Fernando Elianzondo. Italy. Italy instead. I just saw a romance thing, which is like, oh, South America. Then I saw a Fiat, but then there's a Chevy truck right here. That's it's not all European. They don't drive a lot of big American pickup trucks in Europe. So now I'm back to South America. Okay, this looks pretty South American. See if I can find a bit more of a hint in where in South America, because that's a big continent that I'm looking at. I think we're in South America. Probably Brazil. The mountains. There are mountains, South America. Mountains in most continents, actually. All continents. So I think, yeah. Whereas Alto. Ooh, Alto. That stop sign says Alto. Huh. What stop sign says Alto? And these hamburgers. Paratas, trompo tacos, paratas mixto. Not recognizing any of this. Carne asada. I know that. I recognize carne asada. Are we in Mexico? Might be in Mexico, actually. I mean, Mexico. Now I'm thinking we're in Mexico. Hamburger's a very American thing. Might be in Mexico, where there's a little bit of cultural exchange. Yeah, Gutierrez. What's that? A lot of Spanish names. I can imagine this being Mexico. I don't know where in Mexico. There are mountains in Mexico. Correct? Yeah. East side, yeah, there's mountains in Mexico. Primarily the east side, right? Yeah, looks like it. I don't know enough about the topography of Mexico. No, for sure, so just have to look at the map. And this map doesn't do a very good job of showing topography anyway. Yeah, my nose. Do you guys name? Oh, that's not something you think about because when you're in a city, you know where you are, you know what city you're in. So you don't really think about like there not being indications of what city or country or whatever you're in. And you're just going about your daily life because you know where you are. Then you play GeoGuessr. I'm like, why aren't there any signs of what country or city that we're in? I think we're in Mexico. Going with Mexico right now. Dude has a cool horse carriage. It's a nice looking carriage. Carta Blanca. Never heard of that before. Oh, I know, like Carta Blanca. I've heard of that phrase before, but it looks like a beer. Never heard of that beer before. You love me some beer. Taco cart. That seems very Mexican. Not to be like racist or stereotyping, but taco carts are awfully Mexican things. Oh, this is a building. Oh, looks like something being renovated or just brand new building. Is that a new gym? Oh, it looks like a really cool gym. Like glass walls all the way around. You can look. Yeah, it's a pretty cool gym. Trying to find, where could we find, we find like the city limit, then we should be able to find the name of the city at least. Can't find the name of the city. I don't think we're in Mexico City. Mexico City is a really, really big place. I mean, I guess we have no reason not to think we're not part of around Mexico City. It's not like we have any reason to think this is a small place. We've seen nothing but development for a long period of time. We seem to be in a healthy size city. There's been lots of buildings, a lot of businesses around. So maybe we are around Mexico City. Does Mexico City have mountains in distance? That's kind of the thing, though. Those mountains in distance. I don't know. There are tall mountains near Mexico. Like, are these tall? I don't know. I don't have like a topographical map mode here to really figure it out. We're in Guadalajara? Maybe. Uh, maybe we're not even in Mexico. Maybe we're in, like down mountains in South America. We're in like Chile or Argentina or something. Oh boy, I'm starting to second guess myself. Starting to get a little nervous here. Isn't that Mexican? Tecate? Tecate? Oh, here we go. This is something. Oh, Monterrey and L. Civil official Direction del Registro Civil Oficial number 30. Monterrey L. And what's that tell me? That's blurred out. That's blurred out. I feel like it's a good hint, and I'm blowing it here. Blowing it. It's Monterrey NL. Monterrey NL. Are there any towns named Monterrey? Monterrey NL. This coffee's really hitting me now. What I mean by that is I'm going to use the bathroom soon. Which is the typical effects of coffee. Monterrey NL. I feel like it's a big hint and I can't figure it out. It feels. Oh, there's Monterrey again. Why am I seeing that everywhere? What does that mean? What does this mean? Is it one thing? I think I'm going to really like figuring out, like, if I just guess where we are, I think I'm going to really like finding out where we actually are. Okay, timer went off, so I have to wrap it up here. There's a lot of graffiti there. We're in some well-populated area. Mountains in the background. Mountainous region there. What city could we possibly be in? I think we're in Mexico. Not strictly Mexico. For all I know, we're like way down Chile. Oh, this is gonna be sad. Oh no, we're not actually in Mexico. Because I have very weak hints that this is Mexico, to be honest. Our suggestion that is Mexico is awfully weak. This isn't strictly Mexican at all. Alright, well, timer went off. I think we're in Mexico. We saw the word Monterrey a lot. But I don't know where that is. Oh, I know we're in Buenos Aires. I don't see any signs for any roads or highways. Pink Panther. That's the Pink Panther. Stadas. This seems so Mexican. We're gonna go Mexico. We're gonna go a relatively large city. This is a well-populated area. And I don't know about the problem is the mountains in the background. Oh, hey, Monterrey. Monterrey is a Mexican city. I knew it was this. I knew that. I didn't know that. But Monterrey, I should have known that. That sounds like information that I knew once upon a time, and then forgotten about Monterrey being a city. But it says Monterrey. We're in some sort of large city. There seems to be a mountain here. That seems fine. Seems like a fair guess. Hey, we were outside. Yeah, we're in Monterrey. Cool. I am so glad that we got close there. That was really scary for a second. I was bouncing around all over the place. Thing was, I was like, Monterrey is probably a city, but I don't know what city Monterrey is in. I've heard the city of Monterrey before. I don't remember what country it is. But Monterrey is Mexican. Okay. Cool, got that. That was a rough one. It was a close one. And last round, we had some good ones, we had some bad ones. It's been a very adventurous round so far. Let's start the timer. Where is this? No idea. Flat. Very flat, actually. Super duper duper flat. Wow. Some sort of plains area. Super flat. Variety of trees. There's some evergreens in the back. We have these guys right here. It's a variety of trees, very flat area. Are we somewhere Midwestern? It feels a little Midwestern, United States. It's a road, it's a big road. Right now I'm feeling Midwestern United States. Let's see, like American address signs. America. Oh, is that like a train? What is this? Hold on. Can I zoom in a little bit? Here. Can't tell. It's a piece of farm equipment, looks like. I was gonna say that's just like a rusted out car in the middle of a farm field. That's an awfully American thing to see. Of course, everywhere can have rusted out cars in middle of fields. That's why I don't go by stereotypes, because they're often misleading. Except that says kilometers. Lorette's 2 kilometers. So we're actually not in the United States. Which means we may be in Canada. Now I'm thinking Canada, because definitely learned from this game that Canada looks awfully a lot like the United States in many regards. So I might be in Canada. Which part of Canada are we in? Are we in the English-speaking part, or are we in the French-speaking part? Let's find some more data. So I'm really thinking Canada right now. Because a lot of stuff I'm seeing suggests America, like these big roads, the big cars, wide open spaces, the flatlands, the trees. I see a lot of American things that seem American to me. But it's a little bit off. It says kilometers, so we're probably in Canada. That's actually what I'm feeling right now. Not strictly so. Oh no, are we going towards or away from civilization? Because of course the idea is to find a city. Just like Monterey. Because then we can find the name of the city, or name of the road, or something, figure out where we are. Oh, what are you guys doing? Some road work. Well, have fun. Good work, everyone. Does that say anything good? Does that say something? Nah, it doesn't say anything for me. Okay. Don't want to click over here. Be back on the main road, please. McDougal Road. Find a proper sign. What is this? Go forward. What does it say to me? Anything good for me? Bobcat service. I don't think it tells me anything. Well, the problem with Canada is that's a big ass country. So, just like any other country, knowing where we are, more specific than the country is not going to do us much good. Stupid Google blurring everything out. Can't read those signs. Zoom back out so I can get more control. Thank you. Big old truck. I need a city. I need a territory name. I need something. A road. Or even just more signs so I can read the language so I know for sure. Well, it says service. So that sounds English. So I don't think we're over in Quebec. I don't know if then I would prefer that to have been French because that narrows it down. That narrows it down a little bit more. Maybe we're around Vancouver. No, because it's much more rocky, hilly area. Maybe we're more in Ontario, Saskatchewan. Maybe Ontario. I'm going to Ontario. Ontario, Canada. Just, I mean, it's flat, and it's very flat. There's not a lot of hills. I mean, this looks like it could be Minnesota, and of course, then we can go here, and hey, Minnesota's right here. Goes right there. So maybe we're in Manitoba. Maybe we're in Ontario. Maybe we're in, oh my gosh, default, leave me alone. I'm doing stuff. You know I'm doing stuff. I'm just done. I'm just gonna close your chat. I'll talk to you after we're done. You can't stop it. You can't close all windows. Talk to you when I'm done. Talk to everyone when I'm done. Just give me thinking, yeah, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Alberta even. Oh man, I don't know. A lot of options. Cool run. Nope. Okay, maybe I'll go with I'm gonna go maybe Saskatchewan. Trouble saying that. So we get kind of in between, kind of hedge our bets. Maybe that's the wrong choice. Why isn't there a sign for like what highway road we're on? Or have I just blown past those? Or have I been ignoring those? Well, this intersection might tell us. So we should look at this intersection. Oh, come on. I went past the intersection. Zoom back out. This is... Yep. Can't quite read that. There's a sign for what highway? It just says stop. There's no like other road sign to see what this road is that we're on. The heck? Oh, okay, here we go. We need that. We need that sign right there. Ooh, what does that say? City. Oh wait, that doesn't seem English. Municipality Take Municipality. Municipality of Take. That's not English. That is not English at all. Is that French? Oh goodness. Are we in Quebec? Kilometers. Oh no, this is Ferrari. Oh man. Oh, that just kind of ruined everything. Sign. Municipality of Take Municipality. Prairie Grove Road. That's a mixture. Are we in Quebec or not? Take. Oh, I don't know. That just got out of hand. Seeing this sign, that is definitely not English. That appears to be French. Although, of course, I mean, it's not like they only have French in the one part. They have French signs elsewhere too. But just far more common in actually officially French-speaking parts of the country to have an official as a city sign. So why would they have French on the city sign? It wasn't an official French-speaking area. So then that suggests to me that we're back on the east side of Canada. We were somewhere along the border, maybe like in Ontario. I don't know where Take is. I don't know what city we're on. Is that 554 North? Is it like Municipal Road 54 North, something like that? That's not gonna help us, is it? Doubt it's gonna help us because we have to. Timer went off. We didn't have much information other than probably Canada and maybe Quebec-ish, maybe. Okay, because this suggests me it's okay. We just have to go with what we have. I don't see anything around that's going to give us any new information anytime soon. But what we seem to have a mixture of English and French. It seems like America, but kind of weird. So that's just Canada. Not saying that America's is normal and Canada's off. If you're looking around America, you might think, oh, this is like Canada, but weird in terms of the United States. It's a matter of perspective, and of course, being American, my perspective is that I have no idea. Let's go around north. No, Sudbury, Ontario. Should I go more Ottawa? Yeah, I'll go like right in between. Around Pembroke. Sure, Pembroke, you're going to be our where we're hedging our bets. Kind of Quebec. Oh wait, is it actually past the border? Oh, the border is. The border. Where'd the border go? Just follow the river. Here's. Yeah, it does. Okay, the border follows the river. Then this is actually Ontario, isn't it? Not crazy. Oh well, this seems. I just don't know because it could be anywhere over here. Let's just make the guess. We just have to go for it. We just have to go for the guess, and we get to learn where we are at least. We are way off. We are way off. We were in Winnipeg, so we're in Canada, and it was a flat area. It was that French sign I took to. Oh wow, really? We started that close to Winnipeg and didn't see any signs for Winnipeg. Seems awfully lame. Did we see any of these signs? Lorette. Did we see a sign for Lorette? I bet I went the wrong way, didn't I? No, that's Dufresne. Friends? What? Where was I going? What? See signs for any of these things. If I went up here, down this highway, could have found a way to Winnipeg and I'll be able to figure out where we were. That did seem, I should have started because I thought it seemed, yeah, I circled this place. I was like, this looks like Minnesota, North Dakota. And then I saw that sign. That threw me. It was a huge red herring, threw me way off. I'm like, well, this seems like kind of French. Maybe we're more in the French-speaking area. No, it's just a sign in French, like I said, just because that was a French sign. It's meaning in the French area. That threw me way off. But we were around Winnipeg. All right. Should have went with my gut instinct there. I got thrown off of what happens, and that is our. That's a rather poor run. Had a couple of good ones, but some really, really way off ones as well. But anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more fun on Twitter. You guys know the deal, and Twitch and everything. Whatever you got, I'll see you next time.